center. The championship could be claimed right here. Folks, it is electric in the arena for this Game 6 of the NBA Finals. So glad you could join us for it. With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Hart. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And the guys checking out DeMar DeRozan here. What can we expect?
Well, he's one of the most explosive finishers in the game. Guys, 6'7", great leaping ability, and can really run the wing in transition.
Yeah, and a strong frame too, Steve. He can throw it down with the best of them. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're up 3-2. The championship trophy tantalizingly close with their fans cheering them on. Can they win one more?
Well, they have 2 chances to do it, Kevin, to win this title. And, you know, they want to do it tonight, though. The last thing you want to do is go into a Game 7 where so many things can go wrong. I think they're going to treat this one as if it was Game 7.
You know what? You're right, Steve. I mean, a Game 7 is kind of like penalty kicks in soccer. Anything can happen. They're going to be trying very hard to close this series out tonight, I believe. It's so close they can start to taste it.
Penalty kicks in soccer. I had no idea you were a football fan.
But the Mavericks shooting their first free throw tonight. And here are the Bulls now. It's a 3-point game. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Their defense got absolutely destroyed in that game as they weren't closing out on the perimeter shooters. They were allowing people to get into the paint and score from point-blank range. Just an overall abysmal effort.
Yeah, something was missing, no doubt about that. They let an opponent shoot a really high percentage, and that's got to be a concern going forward.
Lane passes to DeRozan.
Great job taking right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That's good from DeRozan. Both free throws good from DeRozan. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Hardaway. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Good work defensively by Jones.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Doncic defended by Ball. Smith right side. Feeds it to Clavert. Buries it from 3-point range. Clavert's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Pass the ball. There's the 3, and that one's good.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
Foul. No good. Excellent defense there from Vucevic. Chicago with the ball. Lane passes to Vucevic. Lupin, guarded by Hardaway. That puts them in the lead.
Drop that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Poked away. And here we go. The Bulls fast break.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. With their backs against the wall and the NBA Finals at stake, I asked him what the tone of his speech was in the locker room. He said the guys know they are up against it, but they are focused on winning just this one. If they can force a Game 7, anything can happen. Indeed it can, and we'd like to see it. Kevin?
And thank you for that, Doris. Mavericks trailed by 6. Kicks it to Clavert. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Passes to Powell. There's the feed to Hardaway. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Here's Doncic. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 10-2 run here. That's tipped. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Powell. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Cloak loose. He's all alone. Here's Hardaway. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they want. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
Yeah, one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It'll really snowball on you.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
DeRozan passes the ball. Offline with his three.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Here's LeBron. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. 6 points for him.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points, really. Nobody paid him any mind there.
Here's Powell and the powerful one-handed slam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
The pass to Levin. Oh, trying for it. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Shot clock at 6. And DeRozan. Here we go. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because it poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
He feeds it to Powell. The dish to Claver. Here's Doncic. Up again. Slams it back in.
Damn, he came out of nowhere to slam that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever, Kevin?
Now here's DeRozan. Ball, the pass to DeRozan.
Well, he tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
On defense, the Mavericks. Pass to Levin. Knocks it loose. No good. Excellent D that time from Jones. Puts the lead pass in front of him. No good from Ball.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Hardaway kicks to Powell. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. He's got 10.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
I'll tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
And so here is Chicago, trailing by 4.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Powell dishes to Hardaway. Good.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Chicago's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Claver. Smith with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's LaRusso. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. Fires from 18. Misses off the left iron.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Williams with the block. Green in the post. Defended by Bergenis. And it's Green missing. Here's Brunson. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Bulls trail by 3. Pass to LaRusso. Dishes it to Williams. Russo, the pass to Thompson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Dallas is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Brunson. He's guarded by LaRusso. Bergenis. No good from outside.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
It's blocked. Brunson. He's covered by Thompson. Bullock passes to Bertens. Dinwiddie. Here's Brunson. Gallus, no good that time either. Bulls trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They gotta find something, you're right.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Here's Bergenis. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Chicago's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Here's Williams. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, he's kind of a slippery defender. I think that's the best way to describe him. He's a guy who has a knack to stay in front of the ball handler. He avoids picks. And it's not just strength. It's sort of savvy and guile. He just finds a way to get it done.
And here's another thing I've noticed. You know, sometimes at the defensive end, he'll come out of nowhere to make a play on the ball, blocking a shot from behind when the shooter had no idea he was there.
Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah. Guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of making a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Passes it to Dinwiddie. Dallas moving the ball around, and it's going to be a 3-second call. 1:04 left here in the first quarter. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Mavericks on D. Russo, the pass to Green. Number 12. And again, Chicago, no good. Dallas has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. The pass to Bertens. Dinwiddie. For the 3. Cannot hit.
Now, defensively, they did a great job of staying tight on him.
Outside Williams. Pass to LaRusso. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He has 5.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Dinwiddie. Off target from three-point range. He dishes it to Green. He kicks to Thompson. Pass to LaRusso. With 1 on the clock. That's good. And now a 4-point Chicago lead. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the book. And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving. A lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Williams. Also Green out there. White is out there with Bradley. Mavericks trailed by 4. Feeds to Green. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Connects on the 9-footer. Dinwiddie's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Mavs. Chicago's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Outside Williams. And that one's good.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse. This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often. Look out, watch out!
And he pings it home with one hand.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I'll say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Bulls shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Mavericks trailed by 5. Dinwiddie, tight covering, and there's the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Frank. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And Green slams it in.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
No good.
Tried to get a little too fancy with that one.
Unless the alley-oop is going to be uncontested on both ends of the play, you're better off avoiding it. Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
So, Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Pass the ball. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. 12 points for him.
Boy, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Claver, the pass to Frank. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Doncic. And he lays it straight in.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Back to Jones. Pass the ball. Kicks to Vucevic. White, left side. From past the arc. Rejected by Clark. Smith with it. Now defended by Ball. And it's Smith penetrating. That is good. Now just a one-point Chicago lead. Chicago's gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. White gets the screen from DeRozan. And the pass to Ball. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Here's Powell, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, that's the best possible play there. And that was an easy 2, so instead fouling, make him shoot free throws.
That's right, a smart, strong foul there. No and ones and no dunks.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's Ball. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. He's got 14. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game. He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And you know what, Steve? We also have to talk about his shooting. I mean, the fact that he copes with tight D better than anyone is something to make note of. His percentage stays the same, and if he's wide open, he's automatic.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Ball. And he can't hit the second. The Mavericks trailing. Hardaway kicks to Smith. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
Hits the bucket. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Here's Doncic. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. For Dallas, they have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Time called here, and the Bulls decide to talk it over.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
The Bulls have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Hardaway with the steal, and they're on the break. He lobs it up, and out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
Chicago's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Knocked loose. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. With the shot. And the Bulls get it back. Back to Jones. Second chance shot. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And there's the feed to DeRozan. On the wing, Jones. It's tipped. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and pumps it in. He's got 11. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Mavericks?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
A 3 off the inbound. The shot's good from Ball.
This is an absolute monster performance from him. He is pulverizing them from the three-point line.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Doncic, and it's blocked by Ball. Now here's DeRozan, doubled by Powell. And Vucevic kicks to Jones.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, he could be in some trouble.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And so Jones nails both of them. Mavericks trailed by 3. The dish now to Claver. Drills it from outside. Claver's got 5 points now this quarter.
An unusual skill set.
High wire flying out there. That'll drop your jaw.
The spinorama, kind of like using the washing machine. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Remarkable, truly remarkable.
Let's call it the agitator.
Yeah, I like the nickname, Clark. You may be onto something with that one.
Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. Hardaway with the steal. Jumps up and blocked. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. DeRozan passes the ball. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Here's Doncic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Vucevic with the bucket.
You gotta love the low post offense. That was beautiful.
Left side Hardaway. Here's Doncic. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
That drops. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
To the middle. It's stolen by DeRozan. He passes to Jones. DeRozan on the wing. It's Chicago. With another bucket.
Yeah, they're really doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions and building that lead up.
That's the key, Steve. They'll stay in control of this game if they can just avoid any loss going forward.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
He feeds it to Vucevic. They get a hand on it. Pass the ball. A three ball. Off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. And the Mavericks making a change here. .46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Teardrop shot. Here's DeRozan. The Bulls keep it alive. Knocked away. Here's Smith. And a strong finish with two hands.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
19 seconds left here in the second. That's good.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got into good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Lane passes to DeRozan. Now to Hardaway. Get off in time, and it's nails the buzzer beater.
That's a nice way to end the half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Game 6 of the NBA Finals.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. It's been one outstanding game from Ball.
He went off in the first two quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
We've got Hardaway, and it's Powell in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Chicago's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. It's Jones on the wing. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Here's Claver, and the 3 ball is good. Claver's got 11 points.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro in that.
And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
How frustrated Steve is over.
Well, you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead. Another steal. Here's Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys. And the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
Well, you know, that's one thing they've been doing extremely well. Corralling those Karens.
Seems like not a whole lot else is going right for them now.
They'll get another chance. Jones drives in. Out to DeRozan. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Rob.
Hard enough to win in this league regardless, but when you turn the ball over, it makes it so much more difficult.
Well, it puts you in a tough spot, Steve. I mean, you yield points off turnovers, and it fuels the opposition and takes away your chances for already 8 points they've given up off. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
For Dallas, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Tipped away. It's off his foot, and the official saying it was kicked. Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails here. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Got a piece of it.
They just continue to cough the ball up. In this game, in jeopardy, no doubt.
At this point, you'd settle for a tough shot. Any shot. Just don't give the ball away.
Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
And the Bulls with another miss.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
And then at the other end, it's been bucket after bucket after bucket, giving up a huge run here.
And the basket good. 26 points for him.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And the other most noticeable thing about him to me is his passing. I mean, he makes things so easy for his teammates. All they have to do is get to the right spot on the floor, and he'll get it to him.
Dishes it to Hardaway. Another three for Dallas.
They are killing him with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
From deep. That's the bucket. 32 points in the game. Now, what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Mavericks?
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen really a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast breaks.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
Bulls making a switch here. Passes it to Levin. Gives him the lead pass. And it's Vucevic missing. Mavericks shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor. Hitting at all cylinders. Hardaway dishes to Powell. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Pass to DeRozan. Bulls moving the ball around. And Clavero kicks to Smith. Outside Hardaway. Back to Smith. He dishes it to Powell. The shot is off. Nice D from Vucevic. Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Lane passes to DeRozan. Number 12. And again, no good by Chicago. Now the Mavericks with it. He kicks it to Powell. Feeds to Hardaway. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Powell, that's good. Now DeRozan. He's got 10. Looking to end the run. Can't get it to go.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Shot's good. Vucevic has got his third basket of the night.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim. And no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
The Mavericks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. The Bulls making a switch here. That's good from Bertans. The Bulls have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Ball defended by Dinwiddie. There's the pass to Ball. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. The drive by Green. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Williams, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Dinwiddie passes to Green. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go. Green's got 5 points so far.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. The offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Frank. Bertans. He's guarded by Williams. Green left side. Pass to Bertans. Dinwiddie defended by Ball. 4 on the shot clock. No good from Dinwiddie.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Williams dishes to Bradley. And it's sent back by Bertans. But they recover it. Williams kicks to Bradley. Can't hit. We're making this a runaway.
Now, the only question now is how big will this lead eventually become? I mean, this is a blowout.
Dinwiddie, defended by Jones. Now the pass to Frank. This one for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the threes continue to go down at that end with almost nothing happening from deep at the other.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
Well, it's tipped. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. There's Green with the 3. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Mavericks making a switch here. 1:20 left here in the third quarter. Knocked away. dives for it. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Bulls making a switch here. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. Another shot. The shot's good from Dirkins. He has 7.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Here's Ball. He passes to LaRusso. Lane passes the ball. A three-pointer is right on target. And he has 28 points for the game.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Kicks it to Vucevic. Pass the ball. Here's LaRusso, defended by Dinwiddie. They get a hand on it. For 3, Williams. Another 3 for Chicago.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And that one's good.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
The feed now to Vucevic. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
Both free throws good from Vucevic. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. The dish to Smith. Green left side. Here's Dinwiddie. No good on that last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. The Mavericks shooting it very well. Tonight, around 57%. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for Chicago right now.
Oh, are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
Back to Green. Knocked loose. Williams dishes to White. White against Green. Christ. Good D by Williams.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
But it has to translate, Clark, if they're going to cut into this lead. They've got to convert those boards into points.
Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Here's Brunson, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
To halt the run, and it's Bradley getting it to go. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Brunson, it's hauled in by the Bulls. Bradley's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Williams passes to LaRusso. He feeds it to Bradley. Right side, White. From the arc. Offensive rebound. And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Obvious foul. Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
The Bulls making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Pass to Bullock. Jacks up a 3. There's the bucket. Good.
Man, they are spreading the floor and letting it fly, really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing it safe. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth, though. Pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Brunson. Right through the D for the layup.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Back to Green. Dishes it to Bradley. From down low, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Inside, Christ, light covering, passes it to Bertens. Here's Brunson, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. The pass to LaRusso, wide open. Here's Thompson. Here's Bradley. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Bradley's got 11 in the second half. Here's Brunson. Good on the three-point shot.
It seems like they've given up far too many points from the three-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
Back to White. Here's the 3. No good. And it's Dallas the other way. Brunson, guarded by Green. Pass to Frank. Here's Bullock. Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
And White kicks to Thompson. Poke loose. Back to White. Clock at 6. Pass to LaRusso. The Bulls need to get a shot off here.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
Green, he's checked in for Dallas. Here's White. And again, no good by Chicago. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. He dishes it to Green. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Passes to LaRusso. Knocks it loose. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Shot left block. Blocked. Now the pass to Bertens. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
Russo, the pass to White. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Dallas has gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Mavericks have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Christ goes up and lays it nice and easy. Here's White. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Turnovers have been a major problem for them here.
Well, you know, they've given up 6 points off their miscues, and they wish they could get those points back. They've got to change things up if they're going to cut into this lead.
Here's Green. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Dallas with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Bullock passes to Green. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Here's White. Offensive rebound. Back to Green. Outside, White. The long distance 3 is buried. White's got 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Bullock. Christ. He kicks it to Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's LaRusso. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
Passes it to Bertens. Right side, Green. Lets it go with the 3. The shot's good from Frank.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
White, good.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada.
But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
They recover it. An even 3-on-3 break. The shot is off. Great tee that time from Green.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
And it's been a tough game for him offensively. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. No good on the free throw. Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, it's so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
He hits the second from the line. There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Tough break. They got to take care of the ball if they're going to make a comeback.
It's stolen by Green. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. The Mavericks shooting well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. They kick it out to Green. And that one's on target from the wing. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
It's rebounded by LaRusso. And Chicago's shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. And Green gets it to go.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
Feeds it to Green. The three. That doesn't go either for Green.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
But it has to translate, Clark, if they're going to cut into this lead. They've got to convert those boards into points.
And the shot is good.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
White drives in, and that one's good. .36 seconds left in the fourth. And there's the pass to Bertens. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Brunson, who's guarded by LaRusso. And yes, sir, that one drops.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
Here's White. Again, Chicago. And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Brunson. And the miss. So the Dallas Mavericks are the NBA champions.
You know, Kevin, you go way back to the beginning of the season and all the hours they put into this year. This is what it's about. This is what it's for, to be an NBA.
Tonight, we have concluded an exciting 6-game final series. It was a thrilling adventure from start to finish, and we can now crown a new NBA champion. These are two very worthy teams, but there can only be one champion. Congratulations to the players, the coaching staff, and the fans of this year's NBA champions, the Dallas Mavericks.
This is the moment you dream about growing up as a kid. I mean, this is something that each and every one of these players will remember forever.
From the owner of the team all the way down to the ball boys, you have to hand it to the entire organization, Steve. They work together to get right here.
And what better way, Kevin, to give back to the loyal fans of this franchise than to finish out this series, this whole playoff run, actually, in front of the home crowd. What a night.
And now our attention will turn to the floor and NBA Commissioner Adam Silver for the presentation of the Bill Russell NBA Finals MVP Award.
A tremendously talented player and deserving the award named for Bill Russell, the ultimate champion. Congratulations to the winner of the Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player Award.
Mark, I can speak for myself, but hasn't this been a tremendous playoffs?
It really has been, Kevin. I mean, you never know when you start the postseason what you're in store for, how things will turn up. But we now all know what the end result was.
Steve, I know you've enjoyed every second of this series.
That's been phenomenal to watch, Kevin, and what impresses me the most is, you know, the NBA playoffs are such a grind to win it all, to go